everyone. We are Obscura Lore, and this is your go-to podcast for everything Jorvik. Joining me today is Waverly, who's going to help me break down all of our topics.
Hey guys! Yes, we're finally bringing our content to YouTube, right alongside our TikTok videos and Instagram photos. We're going to cover everything here, exploring NPC lore, checking out the horses, talking about community favorites, and diving deep into the mysteries of Jorvik Island. Did I miss anything, Nova?
Spot on, Waverly. I think that covers it all. Let's get right into it. This is the Moorland Morning Podcast. Good morning, Jorvik. Grab your favorite warm drink, settle in, and welcome to the very first episode of Moorland Morning. I'm Nova.
And I'm Waverly. And today we are finally answering the question we get asked the most. Who actually is behind Obscura lore, and why are we still here?
Yeah, because let's be real, it's been nearly a decade. 9 to 10 years of riding through these same fields. People think we're just casual horse lovers, but
our gaming background is actually, well, a bit dark. Tell them, Nova.
Okay, so if you looked at our Steam library this past year, you wouldn't find rainbows. We were busy solving existential crises in Detroit Become Human, dived into actual madness with Alice Madness Returns, and spent nights exploring the eerie atmosphere of the Mortuary Assistant and Autopsy Simulator.
Don't forget how we hunted down every single secret in Hello Neighbor and basically played God building entire galaxies in Spore. We love intense stories, horror, and psychological tension.
Exactly. We've played everything from hardcore tactical shooters to survival horror. But here is the ultimate plot twist. After surviving actual demons and dark basements, the place we always come back to for pure comfort is a sunny horse stable in Jorvik.
From dissecting bodies to brushing a Frisian, the contrast is beautiful, honestly. But that's the magic of Star Stable, isn't it? It's not just a quick game you finish and delete like the others.
Right, it's a literal ecosystem. I mean, think about the roots. The old nostalgic CD games like Starshine Legacy or Autumn Riders. We grew up on those. And now it's this massive MMO RPG that gets fresh updates every single week.
And there is literally an aesthetic for everyone. If you're social, you have the intense championships, the clubs, and the community life. And the fashion? Insane. You can go full Western at Starshine Ranch or super elegant dressage at the Jorvik stables. Plus, the pets and seasonal events just make everything so cozy.
Speaking of hundreds of horses, let's look at some fascinating community trends from the past year. Based on what we saw all over Jorvik, 2025 was a wild year for horse shopping. The Gen 3 Selle Francais, the Mustang, and the fluffy Ardennes completely dominated the stables.
Wait, really? Those three? To be honest, I completely expected the Frisian to be the absolute #1 crowd favorite.
Well, the Frisian is always a strong contender, but 2025 was full of surprises.
True, but for me, the Frisian is just the perfect choice. It has this unmatched elegance, a commanding presence, and that deep jet black coat. Plus, those unique special gates are unforgettable. The team did such an incredible job creating it, I think it will honestly stay my all-time favorite forever.
I totally get that. It's a stunning horse. But you know me, I've always leaned towards the heavier breeds like the Shire. That's why the Belgian Draft, the Brabant, was a dream come true for me when it dropped. In fact, when they put it up on the official Star Stable website as one of those special bundle deals with Star Rider, I snapped it up instantly. Now I have a gorgeous Brabant and 2 amazing sets to go with it. That new bitless side pull bridle with the blinkers? Absolutely obsessed.
Oh, you're so right about that. The Brabant is special because it was the first time we saw that realistic feathering physics on the legs. The way the long hair moves is so lifelike. And that signature high-stepping trot, you can literally feel the raw power it radiates.
Right? See? I told you. Oh, and don't forget the special trick, the yoga pose. The way the character stands up on the horse's back and balances on one leg is just incredibly spectacular.
Yeah, it looks wild. But going back to the stats, either way, the Selle Francais was executed beautifully too, so I completely agree with it making it into the top 3.
Now it's time for a brand new weekly segment that we are officially introducing to Moorland Morning. We call it NIMF, which stands for The NPC is My Friend.
Yes! There are so many characters in this game that we see every single day, but we completely forget how deep and intense their actual lore is. And since this is our very first episode, we just had to start with the man who owns the place we call home, Thomas Moorland.
Good old Thomas. When you first spawn into the game as a level 1 player, he is right there to greet you. He looks like a very calm, friendly, and simple stable owner. But if you actually dig into the story, Thomas has been through some incredible corporate and emotional warfare.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about the pressure he was under. From the very beginning of the main story, he was fighting tooth and nail against Mr. Anvil and the whole Dark Core Corporation. They wanted to destroy the Moorland stables to build their own industrial complexes. He was basically carrying the weight of the entire valley on his shoulders while trying to keep his business alive.
And let's not forget his family drama. His relationship with his son, Justin Moorland, is one of the most heartbreaking storylines in the early game. Thomas lost his wife, Catherine, who, as lore lovers know, was a soul rider, and he had to raise Justin all by himself. He spent years trying to protect Justin from the dark secrets of the island, only to watch his son get manipulated and kidnapped by Dark Core.
It's so true. Thomas is always that stable, immovable rock. Even when everything is crashing down around him, when Justin is gone and dark magic is literally seeping into the stables, Thomas just stands there, crosses his arms, and looks out for his horses and the riders. He is the ultimate father figure of Jorvik.
Exactly. He is a true unsung hero. So, to celebrate the launch of our show, we are starting our first official NIMF Weekend Challenge. This weekend, we want all of you to ride up to Thomas Moorland, give him a big wave, take a beautiful aesthetic picture with him, and post it on Instagram or TikTok using our hashtag Moorland Morning.
Next Friday, we will pick our absolute favorite submissions from the hashtag and feature them right here at the start of episode 2. So go show Thomas some well-deserved love, guys. He's been standing in that spot for years.
But underneath all the new updates, we've honestly just been so nostalgic lately. Waverly and I were scrolling through Pinterest and watching old YouTube videos from nearly a decade ago.
Oh, it brought back so many memories looking at the classic character models in the old Steve's farm. It really makes you appreciate how much love and work the developers have put into modernizing this world.
Absolutely. But you know what's crazy? Even back then with the older animations and simpler graphics, the game was absolutely perfect to us. We literally couldn't wait to log in every single day and just get lost in Jorvik's magical atmosphere.
Oh my gosh, look! I found a picture of myself from 2017, and I was wearing this specific hat that I refused to take off for months because it had the best riding stats at the time. Style-wise, it was interesting, but it was my pride and joy.
Hey, we needed that hat to survive the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Remember how mysterious and challenging that fog felt back then? We would spend days on a single questline, just exploring every corner together, completely captivated by the story.
It was pure magic then, and it's pure magic now. It's just incredible to see how this world has evolved while keeping that same cozy soul that made us fall in love with it 10 years ago.
Beautifully said. But that's enough about our journey for today. Now we want to hear yours. Grab your keyboard and let us know in the comments. What year did you start playing Star Stable? And what is your favorite nostalgic memory from the early days?
Thank you so much for spending your Friday morning with us. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your horses, and we'll see you next Friday on Moorland Morning.
Bye guys, stay cozy.